Hello, welcome to the last round here. We won the die roll again. Definitely kept his hand because we have turn 2 Coral Hung Commander, turn 3 Dexus, turn 4 level this up to 4/4 flyer. Opponent opens with a Fairy Conclave, don't really give a shit about that. Well, I was almost scared for a small second that I clicked to my own turn, but obviously I didn't. We can make this a 3/3 flyer if you want and play this as Divine Top, but I think playing Dexus against his deck is a bit better. If he wants to trade with the Fairy Conclave later on for the Dexus, that's fine by me, because it's gonna cost him a land drop, which isn't something a lot of people are willing to do here. So we smash in, see what he does. Doesn't do anything. Could he have Force Spike? That's basically my question, and I don't think he does. Like, we have the Spell Pierce later on to stop some mass removal effect. So maybe we want to keep that open. Like level twice, play top, keep Spell Pierce open seems maybe a bit better. Just to stop cards like Day of Judgment. Shadow Mage Infiltrator is an interesting card. It does block Dexus. And we can't actually block it ourselves. So I will level this twice. And then play top. And just smash in here with a Coral Hung Commander. If he wants to attack with a Shadow Mage Infiltrator, that's fine. Like, we can swing back with the Dexus anyway. And our Coral Hung Commander is doing a good job here. This isn't a merfolk, right? It looks like a human. Yeah, it's a human soldier. It's a pretty interesting ability, Dexus, but not that great. So the Tension Sphere, definitely want to Spell Pierce that. So we kept open Spell Pierce for a reason, of course. Want to stop on our upkeep to sense the Divine Top. Shouldn't go for the attack here, and it doesn't. So let's look at the top 3. Look at what we got. So we got 8.5 tails, Journey to Nowhere. I think we want to draw 8.5 tails. Okay. Probably not play it yet, just level this twice. And then smash in for 4. So my opponent does have more cards than me at this point. But the fact that he wanted to use Detention Sphere to kill Coral Hung Commander, I assume Coral Hung Commander, we're not sure. Because it works very similar to Oblivion Ring, so you only know the target later on anyway. So he's gonna attack here, I assume, looking to draw a card because he's behind a lot. Apparently not. So we look at the top 3 again. Not really anything interesting. Like, sure, we can journey there. I do think we want to keep him though. Like, Journey to Nowhere is good enough. Draw and then have Into the Roll here, just in case he does something that I want to react to. And then now, end of turn, we can actually fetch if you want to, and then look at the top 3 again, just in case. The fact that we haven't shuffled yet should scare him a bit as well. So he's targeting this and drawing a card. We can deny him the card, but I don't actually want to. Oh, that was end of turn. Got it. Why did he just do that end of turn? Because I had mana up. Go for the throat on Daxos is fine. What do I do now if we attack with Shadow Mage Infiltrator? I'll let it come in, right? I'm surprised he didn't attack previously. So now I think we do want to journey this card, although I'm still not sure about it. Let's look at what we got. Martial Coup. So yeah, let's just journey it and then have Martial Coup up for later. So journey. okay. Stops him from drawing cards. And just play Coralham. We're not gonna level it yet. I don't think we need to. We actually want to keep the mana up for topping end of turn. I think that's a bit more important. Like, we have him at 7 anyway. Yes, he has more cards than me. Ultimate price, yeah, sure. Let's just let it happen. Like, I'm pretty curious what my opponent is playing here. We have Marshoku up for anything that we want to kill. Jace doesn't actually do it that much. Sure, he's gonna draw him cards, but so probably did he play a land this turn? Something like this. Like, he's gonna have counterspell no matter what. Let's just give him the Undermine or 2 cards. Let's see what he got. So he took the Undermine and now has Undermine mana up. So if we look at the top 3, it has to be 2 pretty good cards, which it isn't. I think I reshuffle these away. And we're just gonna get a plane. There's no need to get a Hallowed Fountain. Tidings is a good one. We're gonna have issues with casting it at this point. Oh man, I can't recall if I put it correctly. Because if I didn't, man, I'm really not sure about this. Please be the land. God damn it! It isn't. So it needs to be the land to be able to cast the Tidings. Why do I never think about these things further in advance? Protection for white and black. It's gonna be a pretty huge one. So end of turn we cast this with Kicker. He has miscalculation, okay. So we draw top, but then cast the Tidings, of course, because we need to. Then play the top. Play the Hell Fountain, don't play the life. I know not playing the life seems weird, but there's no need to. He only has 2 cards. Sure, there's Jace that's gonna draw more. He needs to have 30 life, which he's obviously not gonna. Seriously, I think like this, Sphinxes is pretty strong. Glenlandra is pretty strong as well, of course. But man, what's with his shit? So he takes the Sphinxes, which is obviously the stronger card. And he's gonna cast it right now. Just to avoid... yeah, that seems fine to cast it right now, just to avoid it getting countered. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get out of this. Like, Sphinxes was pretty strong for him. Momentary blink. Shackles is definitely an out. Because now I'm gonna have your creature. What are you gonna do about it? Like, Shackles is pretty good in this matchup. Yes, he has a bunch of cards. I have decent amount of cards. So he's 3 colors, pretty strong colors. He's up to 13 again. Yes, that doesn't actually matter. Let's just steal this card. Like this. And let's see what it does. So he can't attack. Plays land. Probably passes a turn. It's very unlikely that a deck like his has more really strong creatures. Friction Metamorph, get a copy, I guess. Oh, that's interesting. So I'm gonna tap this then. Just play land, play Geist, which you can never steal. Should have topped somewhere. Forgot. But now Shackles on Shackles action is pretty interesting. Because if it goes to the beginning of combat, I just, take control of it. We're just gonna have Shackle action. So Dismantling Blow seems like a card I want in if he has Friction Metamorph. Probably should do it during attack, right? Because if I do it like that, I'm not sure if he has a way out. How do I say? How should I do this? So that goes up to 3, plays land. More creatures. Future Sight, wow. And Glenlendra, that's brutal. So I probably want to steal Glenlendra if he ever casts it. This is a bit too big. Can I resize this, please? Thank you. Plays Lingering Souls, huh? Yeah, Lingering Souls is fine. Let's look at the top 3. So we have Consecrated Sphinx, but he can steal it. So maybe we don't want that. I think we do. We can also bounce his Shackles. In which case he can't do much about it. Like, he can replay it afterwards. And I have no out against that then. Oh, we can... I got this. So... I think we untap this, draw a card, play Consecrated Sphinx. Hope he doesn't have Mana Leak. If he does, I have to let it get countered. Then, when he goes for the steal, I can just Shackles it back. And then during my upkeep, I can Shackles it. So that's fine. So have a stop on opponent's upkeep. I then Shackles my own card back. And draw 2. Obviously I won't do this. K-Guy is pretty good. K-Guy is pretty good. What happens if I untap my own Shackles here? Does anyone know? So that's fine. Gives my creatures minus. So it's gonna cast K-Guy, right? Like, that seems logical. Okay. We can then kill it on our turn. He targets Consecrate Sphinx. Glenalendra. Such an annoying card. Okay, I know the way out. I have a stop on my own upkeep, so we untap this. On my upkeep, we take Glenalendra. We dismember Keiga. In which case he probably goes for Glenalendra again. He does. In which case I cast Momentary Blink on it, counter it, comes back under his control then though. So that's not that great. I think we just steal this again. Or put it on top of our own library. Oh, we can put his deeper. His shackles. So if we cast this on this and put it like 3 deep, we get back our Consecrated Sphinx. And then he gains control of Glenalendra again, which is fine. He just doesn't have his shackles anymore now. And we can not swing to attack. He can obviously use Jace to get shackles, or the Metamorph at least. But then that's fine, right? I forgot to see what he actually drew. Nightveil Spectre, yeah. He only has 8 cards left. Okay. It seems unlikely that this is a very interesting game. So he plays Nightveil Spectre, does Infection Metamorph, which he's gonna play on the Shackles again. He probably is gonna play in the Shackles, like he can't do it on the Consecrated Sphinx, in which case I'm just gonna have 2 Consecrated Sphinxes. Hinder, that's a good one. He copied Shackles again, okay. I'm actually happy with that. I'm more happy with that than other options. His best line here is to take Consecrated Sphinx and immediately attack me, which he didn't. Because I'm only at 8 life. Martial Coup, huh? Martial Coup is never gonna work, so I think I want Shapeshifter instead. For now. So we will untap this. Go to our draw step, which he allowed me to. Then cast this face down. Like this. See if he casts the Hinder. If he does, that's fine. If he casts the Hinder, I might Shackles Glenalendra. Oh, he's gonna go for it. Shackles Glenalendra. Take this. Shackles Glenalendra. Take this. Yeah, that seems fine. The problem is, of course, the Persist trigger will bring it back, and he can then take my Consecrated Sphinx. But I have a Consecrated Sphinx of my own, which will allow me to fill my hand. End of turn. I'm not gonna attack here. I think I want to cast a Furito just to have an extra blocker. And then end of turn, he probably goes for a steal on something. But on what exactly? He's gonna go for a Consecrated Sphinx. I'm gonna let that happen, I think. I'm thinking about this. What happens if I let this happen? He's gonna have an extra flyer, which I have to block. I can't block that like that. So he's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 attackers. Have 3 blockers. So that's not sufficient. The problem is if I momentarily blink this right now and he steals it again, I'm dead anyway. So it's not that great. Like, he still has the option to win if he untaps this and steals the Consecrate Sphinx. So we draw 2, obviously. But yeah, if he animates this and attacks with all his flyers, I'm dead. If he steals this. Because I can block 1... Oh, I can block 1, 2... I still live. He only has 4 cards. Far away. Oh man, far away is lethal. Right? Bounce this, steal this, GG. He has to see it though. No, it's not lethal. It's not lethal. Because you can always sacrifice the Geist. Block the Blood Baron. The problem still is the Glenlendra, so I then need to Martial Coup. So he's targeting the Shapeshifter. That's okay. He sees a Toxic Deluge. That's GG then. Man, at least see that. What's with this guy? Oh, all creatures get it. Is he just not seeing the plays? So attack, block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, which isn't enough. Okay. So block, take 5. Oh, I can't. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I survive at 1. Exiles the top card of his library. So let's draw a card and then switch it. I'm not sure anymore what the top card of my library is. It was Oblivion Ring, so he may draw 2 cards. I'm not sure he's gonna do that. Oblivion Ring is a pretty good one. Yeah, he didn't do that. So he exiles the top card, which I don't know what it is. Plays the top, obviously, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. He has access to his entire library anyway. End step. Okay, so we obviously untap this. We allow him to draw 2 cards. Play a land. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can Oblivion... Wait, 4, 12. So we can Oblivion Ring, go for Glenelendra, then Martial Coup for enough, and have Shackles up for his Fairy Conclave. Oh, is Glenelendra is tapped. I mean, his Shackles is tapped, but that doesn't make a difference. No, X has to be 5. This is an 8 cost spell. God damn it. So that's fine. So Martial Coup kills everything. I'm lacking mana. Wow, I really thought Martial Coup cost 7. It cost me 8. No, it cost 7. What am I talking about? So as long as it doesn't have a counter, I'm good. He already used several. How he has Condescent. He has Condescent in his deck. Yeah, let's concede. He has Condescent. 100% sure of that. Like, he showed it with Jace. That he has it. So there's no way of playing. So one Dismantling Blow. That's it, right? Dismantling Blow over this. Rest seems fine. Can swap to black. Yeah, this will do. Not gonna mulligan this. It's a bit greedy though, but let's remove the stops on upkeep. Like, we did our best putting pressure on him. He managed to stabilize. We did our best trying to win in the late game, but he had like the last counter. If I didn't swap the top, it might have been different. But he would have gotten my Oblivion Ring, so not so sure how different that actually would have been. It's a bit annoying that he has Metamorph to steal my Shackles. Because that card is brutal in these matchups. Like, you just saw it, how complicated it got with the Shackles. Please be a land. Yes. So let's just play the Shackles. Maybe he has a counter, maybe he doesn't. He doesn't, so Shackles is live. All we need now is another land for Hero Blade Hold. He showed me that it doesn't have a counter, so the only other counter he could have... Oh, Metamorph again? Seriously? That's fine, because this time we have the Oblivion Ring for it. We even have the Dismantling Blow for it. I think I would rather have Dismantling Blow for it. So, just cast this. Goodbye! Shackles is gonna win me the game. Or should win me the game, so many draw lands. Like, it's really hard for a control deck to win against this card. The rest, that's fine. You can take Oblivion Ring or Condemn, probably Oblivion Ring. So the fact that he didn't go for that previous turn probably makes me think he has a counter. Let's just run it in there though, like we drew the guys. He has 2 spot removals, so we could have those as well. Lingering Souls, yeah, that's fine. Flashback as well. Like, if he flashbacks this and then goes for the quad block, we just Shackles one and hope he doesn't realize that we can do that. So let's go to beginning of combat. Attack here. Stack like this, so my tokens become 2/1s as well. See how he blocks. Oh, so he's gonna go for token trades. That's fine. I don't actually wanna run out 8.5 tails yet because it can't protect itself anymore. Or it can't protect itself yet. Need 5 mana for that. Let's see. End of turn, we're obviously gonna Shackles up a creature. There's no need not to. Not gonna untap it. So let's go to beginning of combat. Attack with both of these. Stack it correctly again. Let's pause this here for a second. So let's see how he blocks now. So he does block the hero. Be a hero, baby. So it goes down to 4. Wow, that's to 8. Sorry. Plays a land. We don't have the blue mana to dismiss, so if he has any answer, we can't actually stop it here. Blood Baron has protection. He's gonna gain him 4, but it's gonna take a lot more of damage. Elixir of Immortality isn't gonna do it either. We can steal the Blood Baron, and we don't actually care about it, because I still think he's dead here. Because if we attack with all of these, he's gonna gain life, but he's gonna take 10 down to 2. And we can actually condemn our own creature for the win. Yep. So 1-1. Pretty nice one. So how do we want to change it up? Do we want to change it up? I don't think we do. Let's just submit. Yeah, this is a terrible hand. Have to mulligan. This isn't that great either, but we are gonna keep. Watery Grave doesn't have the duress apparently. So we're gonna play the grasslands, but we're not gonna fetch yet. We actually want to be drawing lands here. We do have the Dismember again and the Journey, but Blood Baron is just a brutal card against us. Juicy Apprentice, yeah, that's gonna get journeyed. Because that card is gonna pull him ahead too often. I'll just get a basic planes here. Like he has the 2 damage, is probably not gonna matter, but it might. And in case it does, it's a bit too good. Why? Oh yeah, because it's a flip, I guess. Man, why does the chat not scroll correctly? It's a bit annoying. Shadow Mage Infiltrator, I think we do want to dismember that one. Or we just steal it. Like he's gonna draw 1 card from it, but then we're gonna steal it and we're gonna be drawing cards from it. Unless he has like Metamorph again. Detention Sphere, just as good. We do have the answer for Detention Sphere. We have Dismantling Blow, and we have what's it called again? Oblivion Ring. Although I'm not sure if I want to use Oblivion Ring on that. So we're gonna dismember that, play top, and that should pull me ahead. Like top is a pretty solid card in these matchups. He's hitting his land drops pretty nice. If this is Blood Baron, we're pretty screwed because we just don't have an answer against that card. Man, seriously, it's 3 games where you have turn 5 Blood Baron in against a deck that actually does not have answers against it. Outside of that one, of course. So we want to draw it like this, and then draw a card, play this, and control magic this. Like we saw his entire deck, it's very unlikely that he has the answer for this. We can protect it with Into the Roll, the control magic, that is. Which I probably will. Like this is also a pretty hard card for him to deal with, which is what I'm hoping for, that he can't actually deal with it. Because he already used Detention Sphere, and that isn't even an answer here. Return target permanent to its owner's hand, draw a card. So yeah, that's the answer he could have instantly without me having the option to protect it with Into the Roll. So let's look at the top 3 already. There's no reason not to. For now, I think we want Spell Pierce on top, just in case he plays something really big that we want to Spell Pierce. But I think we're just gonna get a land later on anyway, and keep the Spell Pierce second. But here comes the Blood Baron again. Yep. So it's a 4-turn clock, 4-turn clock that I can't do much about. So we want the island. Yeah, okay, give me the island. So we want the island to then at one point be able to roll this and get Shackles back, and then Shackles his Blood Baron end of turn to buy me time. But we need more islands for that, which is what I'm looking for. The problem is that he has 3 cards and some could be counters. We're not finding islands so far. Like there's one point that we might just need to roll this, but it's not there yet. We're now on a 2-turn clock, thanks to Fairy Conclave killing me next turn. Like I can always save myself a turn, but seriously, so I'm gonna have to right now. There's way too many planes here. So if he doesn't animate Fairy Conclave, I have an extra turn. If he does animate Fairy Conclave, I'm screwed. We can just, roll this, I guess. Which is just as good. Does it change anything? No, it doesn't. So we just draw an extra card here. What needs to be our top cards? We have no answer if he just recasts it here. Like Spell Pierce doesn't stop it, of course. Do we have an answer? Coral Hunt Commander is an answer. So wanna draw that. So that's fine, that can resolve. Then we draw Coral Ham, we cast it. Level it. Level it. Level it. Level it. There's no point in swapping for the extra land, because momentary blinking it will still... No, it doesn't. Draw a card. So it actually helps me here to do this, because if he does have the removal for it, I can momentary blink my own creature, which then allows me to block this and survive an extra turn. So I have to do this and then chump with it. It's gonna be GG. GG, well played, fun games. Which is true. Just can't beat the Blood Baron. So we got 1-2, pretty disappointing result. Pretty solid deck, but like the last round was really fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well, and I'll see you for the next one.